Okay, guys, I want to introduce you to the new Worlds of Focus. This is a incredible program, and I believe you will love it. It will get you where you need to go. Anyway, on this program, you have the intervention planet, you have the unseen internal worlds, you have the uncontrolled worlds, the controlled worlds, and you also have the crash planet. And you have the sun. As you see, the sun rays is shining its rays everywhere. The sun is the staff. Okay? Let's talk about the staff. The staff are going to bring hope. They're going to comfort. They're going to give you comfort. They're going to nurture you. They're going to love on you. They're going to help you. They're going to talk to you about self control. They're going to give you support. And the main thing, you're going to feel acceptance. And we're going to make you aware of all the different opportunities you have. And we don't want you to be here just like you don't want to be here. It's our goal to get you out of here. That's our only goal, is for you to get your life back and for you to get out of here or to the least restrictive environment as possible. Let's talk about the uncontrolled worlds. This is a world none of us like, and there's nothing we can do about this world. This is when accidents happen. This is when people pass away. It's just like when you got a legal guardian, you really had no control over that. Also, any type of natural disasters. The main thing we want you to know is that there are going to be situations that happen in your life that you will not have any control over at all. You just have to understand we take one day at a time so that we can be positive and so that we can win. And as you do that, you will be successful. You're going to find out the key to your success is in your daily routine. Now let's talk about the controlled worlds. This world is a world you can control. In other words, you can control being verbally aggressive or being self-centered. It's all about you, nobody else. You know you live with other people, so it can't be all about you. Blaming other people for why you're here or what has happened to you without you taking any ownership. Well, you got to take some ownership. Being bitter, self-control is so important, and you got to be careful of manipulating things. In other words, you're going to threaten people if they don't do it. You know, this is going to happen. You can't bargain, guys. All you can do is get a plan of care, work your plan of care. I guarantee you, if you do that, you will be successful. Okay? Let's talk about the unseen internal worlds. There is a dark planet. And that dark planet is why people are defeated. That's why people go under. It's why people cut themselves. It's why people commit suicide. It's why people fight. Anyway, it's anger. It's doubt. It's being paranoid, guarded, frustrated, upset, wounded, hurt, and unwilling to go forward. But let's talk about the bright planet, because this is the light planet where you get your faith, your trust, and you become positive and confident in who you are. And you believe that you can make it. You believe that you can win. And you're willing to go after whatever you have to go after in order for you to get your life back. You're not murmuring, because murmuring is complaining on the inside. Come on now. And complaining is verbally complaining on the outside. But being calm and having faith, that's what causes people to win. That's what causes people to be successful. We cannot see it. We can't see anger. We can't see faith. We can't see frustration. We can't see doubt. We can't see confidence. And we can't see when somebody's positive. But you can watch their actions. Okay, the crash planet. That's the last planet. That's the planet where you're proven to your guardian, you're proven to your family, you're proven to the doctor, to everybody involved, you need to be here because you're destructive, you're defiant, oppositional. Every time you get a chance to run, you'll run. You have code greens all the time. You like to fight. Basically, you like to get in trouble, sexual misconduct. Basically, all this is coming from that dark planet. And so, anytime you're on that negative planet, dark planet, you're going to have negative things happen. And you got to get away from that planet, get to the planet where you have hope, because that's where light is. And it's in that light where you're going to find yourself being victorious, being able to encourage your own self, being able to set goals and meet them, and being able to get your quality of life back. And it'll cause people to trust you. People know when you're operating out of the dark side. People also know when you're operating out of the light side. So what you got to do is make sure you do not take your rocket ship to the crash planet. The intervention world is where you want to be at. This is where you have your plan of care. This is where you have your goals. They should be individualized. This is where you have your restorative care. This is where your boundaries and your limitations are set. This is where nursing care is delivered. And this is where protective oversight also becomes part of your responsibility. And we will give you a holistic approach to your plan of care. And so this is where your goals are determined and agreed upon. And as you meet those goals are going to cause you to accelerate and warp days to go to the next level so that you can gain more and more freedom, more and more privileges, and your quality of life and your quality of care won't do anything but get better and better because you understand you are the captain of your rocket. And we are the co-captains. We are only here to assist you. Okay? Okay. So, the next thing I want to talk about are the different levels. We have 5 different levels that you can go to in this program. You start out on safety and security. That makes you a high acuity resident. And there are certain facilities you can go to if you're a high acuity resident. Also, when you go to relationship and boundaries, you become a medium care acuity. And when you're medium care, now you can go to any high acuity and any medium acuity facility. And when you go to coping illness, now you are low acuity, and now you can go to any low acuity, medium acuity, or high acuity facility that we have. Also remember, the higher level you go, the more privileges you gain, the more opportunities you have. From there, you have your orbiter space station and maintaining your universe, which is discharged from the program and also from every facility we got. When you hit those 2 planets, you can go to any RCF that we actually have in the company. And so, remember, you are the rocket, and you're voyaging into self-discovery and control, and at times, like I say, you're going to need help. And so don't be ashamed if you need help. And if you become psychotic, let somebody know you need help. If you need a PRN, if you feel like you're going to blow up, you feel like a pressure cooker, ask for help. Just don't sit there and suffer like that. We are here to make your life better. And you have to be the one to guide us and tell us what you need. And then we will make sure you get what you need. As the rocket, you're voyaging into self-discovery and control, and at times spiraling off course and out of direction. That happens to everybody, even me. I got to have a support system. I also got to have help. In order for the rocket to set its course, the rocket must assist in developing an individual map of their destination. Okay? The resident is the captain, and every captain will have a co-captain. And the co-captain will help you navigate. They'll give you motivation. They'll talk to you about self-control, empowerment, and things of that nature. Create your own world by thinking, believing, and confessing. Wrong thinking, wrong believing, wrong confessing will get you to the crash planet. And right thinking, right believing, right confession will get you to the right world, and it will also get you to the next level. It will also get you out of here completely. So you got to believe in yourself. It's the talk that you do when ain't nobody around that counts. You got to tell yourself, I can make it. I can do this. I am going to win. And then you got to hold people accountable. Don't let people come in your room and smoke. Don't let people come in your room and do drugs. Don't let people come in your room and do inappropriate things, because if it happens in your room, it's just like you did it. Okay? So we want you to be successful, and we want you to understand you are the rocket. It's your job to get out of here. Now, on the Worlds of Focus, you're going to have 5 goals. And these 5 goals are going to bless you. You also have 5 different levels you're going to go to. As a resident, the one thing that this program is going to do is going to let you know exactly where you are on the program. It won't be no if, and, buts about it. And you will be able to get away from safety and security. You want to get away from safety and security, because on there, you're focusing on me, my strengths, my weaknesses on this planet. It's all about you being safe, not getting in fights, you being comfortable, understanding your sickness, and building relationships, support groups, and understanding the environment in which you live. You want to be able to work on your weaknesses, and you want to be able to continue to strengthen the areas where you're strong. And at safety and security, you want to begin to look at which facility you want to go to when you become, or when you reach relationship and boundaries. Now, safety and security facilities would be Levering, Bridgewood, North Village Park, Gregory Ridge, Zenith Healthcare, Crestwood Healthcare Center. These are your high acuity facilities. And remember, your high acuity because of protective oversight. When we don't have to worry about you fighting, cutting on yourself, stealing, doing inappropriate things, trading and borrowing, now you can move on to relationship and boundaries. Your time frame will be decided by the IDT team, your guardian, and we will talk to you, and you will also give input. Safety and security, you need to avoid code green, smoking in undesignated areas. Make sure you're not having no fights, no altercations, that you're being professional, you're being respectful, and you're being a leader. On relationship and boundaries, your life gets better. Now you get more privileges. Now you're considered a medium acuity resident. Now you can go to Four Seasons, Sheraton Park, Eastview, Milan, Heritage, and Parkway. You no longer have to stay in a high acuity facility. If you want to stay in a high acuity facility and work relationship and boundary, you can, but you don't have to. Now, at this point, you done been through safety, security, relationship and boundaries, and now you're looking to go to coping illness management. That's the next level. When you go there, you're considered a low to no behavior resident. And That's where you want to get to, guys. Here you can go to any facility any facility Reliant has, but the low to no facilities is Bernard, Nathan, St. Elizabeth, Stonecrest, Westview, and Greenville. Okay? And remember, as you go to these facilities, you're gaining more and more privileges. Now, as you leave coping, illness, management plans, now you're eligible for RCF, ALF, or even your own apartment. And we do have an apartment program. And so there it is. You done been through safety and security, and right now everybody's on safety and security. The place you're trying to reach is relationship and boundaries. Okay? Now, on the Orbiter Space Station, boy, you're set up now to go and discharge to an RCF of your liking, or your own apartment, or to our apartment program. The Orbiter Space Station, at that point, you should be visiting other facilities. You should be looking at finding finances for housing and different things of that nature. Okay? That is the discharge planet. And you will reach there as you continue to reach your goals. Now, it's not gray. This ain't based on how people feel about you. This is black and white. We can grade you every day. You either meeting your goals or you're not meeting your goals. But if you're meeting your goals, you're guaranteed to move forward. Okay? At this point, maintaining your universe, that's something you will always do from now on. Okay? This is a message from me. As I'm putting you on this new program, you're going to know exactly what's going on. Okay? Residents, we are going to either put you on there for 1 year, 180 days, or 90 days. We are setting up outside passes. We are also setting up weekend passes. The main thing I need to tell you, all cigarettes that we're furnishing for everybody is going to stop February the 1st, 2023. From that point on, you will have to purchase your own cigarettes through the Point Store. And we will have ways for you to earn points and for you to be able to buy things from the Point Store. Okay? You want to make sure that you are meeting your goals, because that's how you are going to get your stars, and your stars are going to turn into points and days eliminated from going to the next level. Now, in the next few days, we are going to come to you and I'm going to place you on the World of Focus. You are going to know exactly where you are and where you're going. You will pick your discharge facility. When you are at that point, you are going to decide. You are leading this. You are in control. We are the co-captain. Remember, you got 5 goals, and you got to hit these goals. Personal hygiene, keep yourself clean, take a shower. Home-like environment, keep your room clean. No boxes, no plastic bags. Make sure your drawers are clean, your closets are clean. Show people you are responsible. We are going to send a message to your guardian once a month minimum. And if she wants it once a week, we'll be sending it once a week. The next thing is, on the STAR program, when you think hygiene, taking showers, clean clothes, ADLs. When you think home light, keeping your room clean, closets, bed made up. When you think social skills, you're thinking about being able to be socially acceptable. If you can be socially acceptable here, stay out of fights, treat people right, we know you can be socially acceptable outside of here. Following covenant guidelines, obeying rules. When you do that, we know that you are at the point of maturity where you can begin to go and do things on your own. Follow your plan of care. You are the leader. You will have a co-captain. We will help you. Let's talk about the STAR program. Each resident will have 5 goals, Monday through Friday. You get an opportunity to get those 5 goals. And on Saturday and Sunday, you will also get 5 stars, even though we're not going to be grading you. As long as you don't have a behavior, you're going to get that. So during the week, 5 times 5 is 25 stars. Plus the 10 you can get on the weekend, that's 35 stars. And so that 35 stars can literally knock off 35 days a week off your time. Man, if that ain't something to be excited about, you can't be excited, because that's what gets you out of here so quick. Not only that, we are going to take those 35 points, those 35 stars, and those stars are going to be very important to you. Every time you get a star, what it's really saying to you, you are a star. You are knocking the ball out of the ballpark. I tell people all the time, shoot for the sun, because that way, even if you miss, you'll end up amongst the stars. Okay, now let's talk about what these stars will do. This is the resident's opportunity to earn between 0 and 5 stars a day. It's up to you, okay? Each star is very important and valuable. Each star is worth 3 points. This gives the resident buying power. Also, each star is worth 1 day removed off your time. The program gives each resident 5 goals, which gives the resident an opportunity to warp or accelerate 5 days and receive 15 points each day, Monday through Friday. And the resident will get 5 points each day for good behavior on Saturday and Sunday for the weekend. If a resident gets all 5 stars every day, 7 days a week, he will receive 35 stars for the week, 105 points, plus the resident can warp those 35 days every week. Guys, you should be excited about this, because you're going to be able to buy things, you're going to be able to get out of here quicker, you're also going to have more privileges and things of that nature, because as you get these stars every day, what you're doing, what the stars say to us is that you don't belong here. When you don't get the stars, it means you belong here. When you get the stars, it's saying, I'm ready to get out of here. I'm ready to move on. Let's look at this store and what the points can buy. Look at this. The store is going to be open 5 hours every day. You're going to have brand name cigarettes such as Camel cigarettes, Salem, Newports, Marlboros, Cools. You're also going to have chew, different types of chew. You're also going to have vapes. You're also going to have different types of music devices, MP3, food items. We're also going to be giving you vending bucks for your points. Store dollars. So you're going to have something called point store dollars, which can be used outside of here to purchase like potato chips, underwear, t-shirts, McDonald's, Subway, Hardee's, Chinese, barbecue, all kinds of things that y'all don't have money or opportunity to have and to experience, and most of all to enjoy. And we want y'all to enjoy your life. Okay. This is wrong. It should be 1615, not 1516 for protective oversight. One-on-one. If you are on a one-on-one, you will have to stay on the unit if you're on a one-on-one for either putting yourself in danger or putting someone else in danger or harm to self or others. Won't be able to get any points because you're on one-on-one. All other limitations will have to be approved by the IDT team. You also won't be able to go to any parties or events in the facility or outside of the facility. You'll also have to eat on the unit unless you're aspiration risk. The main thing I want to say, guys, remember, we're not giving you cigarettes anymore. You're literally earning them. So from now on, it's important that you're not on a one-on-one. If you're on a one-on-one, you're not gaining any days off your time. Plus, you're not getting any points. So you're not getting any stars. So it's important that you stay away from trouble, from behaviors that are inappropriate. Okay? Now, there are negative consequences now when you have a behavior. Code Green can add anywhere from 1 to 10 days extra time. Instead of taking off time, now you're adding time. It can also keep you out of the hangout up to 5 days. On a Code Green, when they have to take you down, that can add to your days up to 30 days. It can also keep you out of the hangout for up to 30 days. Verbal aggression, that can add up to 10 days. It can also keep you out of the hangout up to 5 days. Fighting, that can keep you out of the hangout up to 15. That can keep you out of the hangout anywhere from 30 to 90 days. And it can add 6 months onto your time. Fighting staff, the exact same thing. Inappropriate behaviors in the dining room, that can add 60 days, up to 60 days onto your time, and it can keep you out of the hangout for 30 days. When I say out of the hangout, that means you can't go on walks. That means you can't do anything, guys. Contraband, if we catch you with contraband, that can add 90 days onto your time. It can also keep you out of the hangout up to 90 days. Property damage, that can add up to 90 days. It can also keep you out of the hangout for up to 90 days. Stealing, that can add up to 90 days. It can also keep you out of the hangout up to 90 days. Buying and trading, that can also keep you out of the hangout up to 30 days, and it can add like up to 6 months onto your time. Knocking on that door, beating on that door, because you're damaging that door. When you're beating on that door, we don't have to replace it several times. That can keep you out of the hangout for up to 10 days, and it can add up to 30 days onto your time. Everybody is either going to get 1,825 days, which is 5 years, but with your goals, you can get out in 1 year. Or you're going to get 900 days, and with your 5 goals, you can get out in 180 days. Or you'll be put at 450 days, and with your 5 goals, you could get out in 90 days. So I want you to look at this, guys. Look how you can accelerate, and look how you can warp your days. This is exciting. We're putting this in place because when COVID hit, we quit doing the Worlds of Focus. So many of you guys didn't get no credit at all. That had to be frustrating. That had to be upsetting. So that's why everybody today is either going to be you're going to be put on a program where you can either get out of here within 1 year. When I say out of here, off of safety and security to another facility, or release completely. So it's important that you understand acceleration and warping, okay? Because that's what your goals do. Now let's talk about the store and what you can buy. The store, as you see, is going to have candy. It's going to have soda. It's going to have the cigarettes you're smoking now. And brand name cigarettes is your M3P players. It's going to have pizza. It's going to have chew. It's going to have ice cream, hot dogs, and hamburger and pizza from 9 o'clock to about 7 at night. If you don't want to eat breakfast or lunch or dinner that we're having, you'll be able to use your points and buy hamburgers and things of that nature. Okay? Also, I want you to notice vapes and chew can be kept on the resident at all times. So you don't have to take it off of you. You get to keep it on you at all times. Also, we'll have soda, shampoo, deodorant, toothpaste, cologne, and other hygiene products. Okay, guys? So, this is just an example. We will have the true points and everything, and we'll make sure everybody gets a copy of it. Meeting your goals and having good behavior gives you access and privileges that you can now earn and enjoy. Y'all should be going to football games, basketball games, any and all sporting events. If there's a fair, if there's a carnival, you should be able to go. You should be able to go to Worlds of Fun, Six Flags. You should be able to go to YMCA. You should be able to volunteer inside and outside of the building. You should be able to take walks. As long as you show us you're accountable and responsible, we are going to get you out of here and help you enjoy life. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys, and I love you, and I look forward to working with you in the future. God bless. Bye.